Hi, I'm Dr. David Croto, Dean of the Seminary and School of Ministry at Columbia International University. And I'm here with Dr. Steve Johnson, Professor of Addictions Counseling, and he is also the president of the Albert Ellis Institute, which is located in Manhattan.
Right.
Dr. Johnson, thanks for joining me.
Thank you. Look forward to it.
So we're going to talk about transcendent values as a mental health resource. So my first question for you is, how does holding transcendent values function to promote mental and emotional health?
Yes. Let's go to not having good emotional health first, and that makes it easy.
I've been there.
Easy.
Yes.
I major in it. So when individuals perceive overwhelming threat in their environment, and the body kicks in and certain chemicals are created, right? We're under attack. And some people, that just persists because of one of the chemicals is cortisol that goes up. And we now know that there are certain things that just knock cortisol out. And we used to think that the only thing that did that was to be in relationship with other people, which made sense because we've kind of grown up as a species connected with others to deal with threat. You know, we were safer when we were connected with other people. We could tackle bigger animals, etc. But now we know that there are other factors that function the same way as being connected to others. And one of those things is to be connected with God or connected with transcendent values, such as, like in the Jewish tradition, they may have the value of tikkun olam, you know, social justice, that's a transcendent value, or truth, or beauty, which in the Middle Ages they called the transcendentals, right? The transcendentalia, that all came from God. So it knocks out the cortisol, produces oxytocin, and we are mentally, emotionally, and behaviorally in better shape.
Okay, so do some transcendent values promote mental health and emotional health better than others?
Excellent question. A good friend of mine, Dr. Joel Voss in London, wrote a wonderful book on just this topic, and he had looked at the types of values that individuals have. And there were like 5 major categories, and I'm not gonna bore you with those 5 major categories, but the very first category would be like basic values, like material kinds of things. And then it went up from there, and at the highest level were transcendent values. Lower levels did not have the protective factor that those higher levels did. We don't want to say that those are bad values. I mean, we're a capitalist country, right? So we like materiality at some level, but they do not serve the protective function that we see transcendent values have. And at the top, those transcendent values is where he put God in that list. So fascinating research.
Interesting, okay. So is it enough to hold the values without acting upon them?
That's been studied too. That was done through Johns Hopkins Department of Psychiatry. And they found that if you held the values but you didn't act upon them, you got some boost. But acting on them, behaving according to them, we see a huge boost in mental health.
That's fascinating. So the connection between transcendent values and mental health. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you.